So your homework today is to take these notes. These notes are titled installment plans. And like I said, this whole unit is about consumer credit. I'm talking about different ways how to pay things off, whether we buy a car, whether we buy a computer, a laptop. Um, so the first thing we're going to talk about is called installment plans. And our essential question is going to be what types of credit exist other than credit cards? Okay. So we're on page 3, and again, page 2, just in case you did the assignment on page 2. So we're just going to continue this on. So some important vocabulary that we're going to use in this unit. So we have installment plan, which is what we're going to be talking about today, is a plan offered by certain retailers that allow people to pay for merchandise or services over a period of time. Okay, so again, I would just pause the video, make sure you get this copied down. A layaway plan is a payment plan similar to an installment plan, but the store holds the merchandise until all of the payments are made. Okay, so that's what a layaway plan is. We have a finance charge is a charge, usually an interest percentage, that is added to the cost of a payment plan. Okay, so it's a charge that's added to the cost of a payment plan. A debtor is someone who owes a debt or uses credit. A creditor is a person or company that extend or offer credit to customers. Assets are things you own, such as a home, a car, etc. So anything that you own, that's considered an asset. And then we have earning power is your ability to earn money now and in the future. Okay, and we have a credit rating is a credit report card that keeps track of all credit and payments you have ever used or paid. Okay, credit rating is the same thing as a credit score, so those go hand in hand. So again, at this point, I would pause it, make sure that you have it copied down, and we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, so how does an installment plan work? Here's the way it works. So we define it as an installment plan is a plan offered by certain retailers that allow people to pay for merchandise or services over a period of time. Okay, so of course, sometimes we can't afford to pay the whole thing right off the bat. So companies, stores offer installment plans. So the first thing, you make a down payment that is a percentage of the original cost. Okay, so put 5% down, put 10% down. Okay, so that's the first thing. Number 2, you are charged a service fee or an interest charge. Number 3, you make monthly payments until the cost of the item and the service fee are paid in full. Okay, so you keep making these payments every month until it is paid in full. And number 4, some plans allow you to receive the item when you sign the plan. Others make you pay them off first, okay? And that would be considered a layaway plan if you have to pay for it first before they can give you the actual item. So let's look at an example. So how do I calculate my cost? Okay, so Gary is buying a $1,250 computer on an installment plan. He makes a 12% down payment and monthly payments of $48.25 for 2.5 years. Okay. In order to solve this problem, we want to change the decimal to a percent first. Sorry, that should be backwards. Change the percent to a decimal. Okay, so change the percent to a decimal. So 12% as a decimal is 0.12. Okay, 12% as a decimal is 0.12. Okay, so part A, we want to look for his down payment. So what is his down payment? So what we're going to do is take this original price and multiply it by this 12%, and in this case as a decimal. So we're going to take 1,250 multiplied by 0.12, and when we do that, we get $150. Okay, so that means that Gary's down payment will be $150. Okay, B, how many months will he make payments? Okay, well, it turns out that he's going to be making monthly payments for 2.5 years. Well, 2.5 years, remember that each year has 12 months, and 2.5 is the same thing as 2.5. Okay, so that means that we're going to take 2.5 and multiply it by 12. And again, because there's 12 months in a year, which gives us 30. Okay, So Gary will make payments for 30 months, right? So he's going to make 30 payments. Okay, C is what is the total of his monthly payments. Now keep in mind that every month he's going to pay $48.25. So we're going to take $48.25, 48.25, and multiply it by 30. And again, because that's how many monthly payments he's making. So altogether, he's going to pay 1,447 and 0.5, which means Gary will pay a total of $1,447.50 after 30 months, right? And that's just only making the monthly payments. Now, what is the total that he pays for the computer? Now, what you have to keep in mind is that he's going to make payments of 30 months. So he's going to pay this, but he also paid his down payment. So if you guys remember, he put a down payment down. This is money that he paid out of pocket. So what we're going to do is take his monthly payment, okay, total monthly payment plus the down payment, and add those together. So $1,447.50 plus his down payment, which is $150, gives us a total of 1,597.5. So Gary will pay a total of 1,597 and 50 cents for his computer. Okay, which makes sense. If you're getting an installment plan, you're paying interest, you are paying a little more than the original price. Okay, so the next question is, what is his finance charge? And to figure out the finance charge, how much he's paying extra, we're going to take what he paid total for his computer and subtract the original price. Okay, so total cost minus original price, we're going to subtract those. So 1,597.50 minus 1,250 equals $347.50. Okay, so Gary's finance charge was $347.50. Okay, and that is it for today's note. So again, put this on page 3 and don't forget to upload them on Canvas. Okay, and I will see you guys tomorrow.